Be me. Laying in bed to go to sleep one night. Large half-imaginary eye appears over my bed. On my ceiling. MFW. It's real. Starts talking to me in my head. Full-blown telepathy. Half scared, half amazed. What does it want? It tells me what it wants. Wanna join the CIA? Wanna get black-bagged? Wanna get dropped off in the jungle? Wanna blow shit up? This went on all night until I simply fell asleep. Wake up the next morning. Yawn.exe. Well, that was interesting. Must have been my imagination. Was fun while it lasted. Wait a minute. Hold up. The eye is still fucking there. Waiting for my telepathic reply. That's not the way imaginations work. Hear the friendly voice of a CIA agent. Keep your mouth clean and your motor running. Or I'll blow you to kingdom come. To kingdom come. A euphoria kicks in. Never been so happy in my life.exe. Can feel a friend in my mind. Full-blown telepathic connection. Decide to go for a hike. Afraid to listen. To music. Don't want to interfere with the signal. Enjoy the connection, have a great time on my hike. Overall, things are going pretty well. Time is no longer relevant. Things just start happening. For weeks, months. The friendly signal dies. Feels sad. Hear an icy cold telepathic voice from my ceiling. I kill you. My logic circuits kick in. Can't be a good thing. Not what I want to hear. My mother won't let me outside. Won't say why. Hear strange banging of muffled comical pots and pans in the attic. Go on a wild telepathic journey on my living room floor. Voices left and right. Artificially enhanced imagination. Decide to go to the park, play basketball. Dad runs outside and gets in the car. Won't let me leave alone. Starts being a bitch, so drive fast. Screech to a stop and let him take me back home. This is bullshit.exe. Get home. Mother is chazzing me around the house. For no apparent reason. Annoyed and concerned. Try to avoid her. Impossible. She robotically pinches my thumb. Never lets go. Be me. Know thyself. Okay, sounds like fun. Wait, I can't know myself because I am everything. I know, I'll split myself in two, that way I can know half of myself at least. Split. Oof you WTFFA. I don't like this fuck gotta go back fuck this gay shit. Can't go back, what do? I don't know how to go back I need to know myself more. Split. WTF the other thing split too, when I did that weird. Oh shit didn't work, more splits. Split 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 split. I'm literally retarded now I just shattered myself into a bajillion pieces. I'm not even capable of this thought anymore, but I'm just narrating for friends. Some time later, be tiny split piece. Be retarded. See other split piece. Dat not me, I want dat, jibs me dat. Take dat, merge. Lil better now, want more. Merge 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 merge. 13.77 billion years later. Be retarded monkey man. Consume funny looking mushroom. Cuz I want dat, jibs me dat. Go down hyperdimensional consciousness warp tunnel. Oh shit WTF, I'm still here. Kind of. And I'm a retarded monkey thing. Holy fuck I have a lot of work to do. I have something that's kin to greentext worthy, but it's not super exciting. I'm also new to greentexting. Be me, around maybe 11 or 12 years old. Me and my mom were on a ghost tour with around 10 or 11 other people. It was your typical thing, spooky scary shit as you walk around town looking at old houses and cabins, stuff like that. We eventually start walking to presumably the final house of the tour. The tour guide is leading everyone into a large ditch downhill. Everything is noticeably getting darker since it's the middle of the night and we're going farther and farther away from the town. The only thing on the ground are leaves since this was in autumn, although you could only make them out by sound. We eventually make it to the house, it's dark as shit and all the lamps from the town are still seeable, but it's kind of like seeing a light in the far distance, but it can't reach you. Some people have their flashlights on because of how dark it is. The tour starts talking about the house in question is all wood and painted white with the typical dilapidation, dusty windows, etc. There's a small tree that's right near the house to the left, it has a couple of stones surrounding it in a circle, and inside the stone circle is mulch. For some reason my mom is oddly fascinated by the tree, takes a picture of it with flash on. Suddenly, out of absolutely nowhere, as the tour guide is talking, there's a loud, and I mean loud slam, that came from the distance, near where the town was. It echoed throughout the forest and absolutely everyone could hear it. Basically everyone including my mom and me start freaking the fuck out. It basically sounded like a gunshot. The tour guide goes back up towards the town to investigate. He comes back, apparently it was literally a fucking dumpster. FML. After he's done talking about the house we head back up. My mom's looking at her phone and then freezes. I go over to her and look at her phone. Be me. Earlier. Hearing coherent noises coming down the street. Can't really make out. All I hear is from a distance. Think a woman's getting raped. Ready to pounce. Go investigate. Hear noises getting closer. Random crackbaby boomer walking down street yelling some shit. Ha you said you oldn't be, NDI, help and some other bullshit. Sounds very disturbing, like a dying cat. Felt the vibe 2 miles before he walked up. Felt it 10 times harder when he was yelling. Energy type. Such chaos, largest aura I've ever seen. Yells louder and louder. Just keeps walking. Probably still out there now wandering and yelling. Nope. Official Nope thread, post Nope stories. Be me, 23. Reminiscing about when I was young with my parents. For some reason we get on the topic of creepy things that kids do. My mom informs me that I used to scare her a great deal as a kid, used to claim I always saw ghosts all the time. Mom was a firm believer that as a young boy I had some form of connection to the spirit world. She tells me she believes that, because of all the weird shit that used to happen around me. Ask her what the weirdest event was. She tells me that one day after school I was sitting in the kitchen talking to her about Harry Potter. She was at the stove making spaghetti. As my mom put it, I suddenly stopped talking. She looked over at me, only to watch me fade out of existence like TV static. No idea what that means, but that's exactly how my mom said it. Apparently I just fucking disappeared. I was gone for 5 minutes. My mother was frozen in fear, unable to understand what she just saw. Soon I return, fading back into existence, continuing my story right where I left off like nothing happened. She asks me where I went and what just happened. I didn't know what she was talking about. No memory of any of this. Ask why it took her nearly 2 decades for her to tell me this. She informed me that she was horrified of me as a kid and that incidents like this used to happen all the time with me. To this day I have no idea what my mom saw, and I have no explanation for what happened. This is not a creepypasta. If you know what happened or have an explanation, please tell me. Be me. 2 years ago. Got a couple weeks vacation, nothing to do. Acquire 20 grams magic truffles. Eat it. After 45 minutes, come up hasn't even started. Get the brilliant idea of smoking a bit of weed to get things in motion. After lying down for 5 minutes, the nausea kicks in. As I collapse onto my knees in front of the toilet, for just a second, I realize that this is gonna be a hell of a ride. Halfway through a gag, I am suddenly 4 different places and times at once. Literally, fully conscious, fully in control of 4 versions of myself. Memories redacted. Couple hours later, come to while watching some interview with Musk. His head expands like a balloon whenever he laughs. Every time it seems he laughs harder, and his balloon head becomes bigger. Reduced to tears from laughter for at least 30 minutes. Man, I wish I had the willpower back then to meditate through trips. That one was one of the funniest and most profound days of my life. These were just a few funny points. Glad you liked them. PT1, be me, 18 years old. Working at a call center for XM radio. Back then you could get call center jobs easy in Panama if you spoke English. I had the late shift at some point, so I'm coming back home at about 10:30 p.m. Parents and little brother are away visiting family at the other side of the country where we used to live, so I'm alone for a long weekend. South Park is on at 11 p.m. on MTV, so when I get home I turn on the living room TV and watch it while I prepare something to eat and lurk on B. Place the 2 remote controllers on the sofa seat, TV and cable box. It's very important to note here that the sofa is made of leatherette and the buttons of the remote controllers are made of that rubbery, plastic material. What I'm trying to get here is that, if you place the remote controller's buttons down on the sofa, they won't slide and fall because of grip. All the lights are off, except for the TV in the kitchen, which overlooks the living room. As I'm preparing dinner and watching South Park, I hear a remote controller fall from the sofa. I think to myself that's weird, I put it on the sofa, but I'm not sure how I did it, buttons up or down. Walk to the living room and find one of the remotes on the floor, in front of the sofa. Grab it and put it back in the sofa, not minding what just happened too much. Be me. Incel. Use of low-lob subconscious mind to get sex. Change my mindset, block all negative thinking, have faith. The next day I make a post on Reddit. Girl DMs me and says she's down to fuck and she's verifiably real. Can't believe this is actually happening. The closest I've gone to actual pussy. She stops replying after a while, but didn't block me, so she just went offline. Masturbate and nut. Post nut clarity. Realize I don't actual wanna fuck a dirty whore and see my true goals. Block her. Start chasing my true goals. Granted, I didn't fuck the girl, but now it's because I don't want to post nut clarity, but now I truly believe in this power. It should be used for good. Had I gone through with the sex I would regretted it. This power helped me realize my true purpose. This has happened to me too. Be me, 2 years ago. Drinking with friends, reminiscing about middle and high school. You guys remember Will? We start talking about this dude Will, used to be our pal in middle school, haven't seen this dude in literally 10 years. Next day, working my shitty retail job. Look up. It's fucking Will. Ask him if he remembers me, says yeah, we shoot the shit casually a little bit, it's awkward because we don't really know each other anymore. He checks out and leaves. Don't see him again. Man, that was fucking weird as shit. One of those weird scenarios where nothing really bad is happening, but the strangeness of the coincidence gives you a really sinister feeling. Like your outward thoughts are affecting the world, or worse, that some entity that moves the pieces in this world is listening to your thoughts and fucking with you.